Hi guys, welcome back to another swatch video. In this video, we're going to be swatching the new L'Oreal Color Riche matte lipsticks. If you're interested in this, then just keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name's Christina, and on my channel, we do all things beauty from my own experiences. So if you're looking for the best and most honest how-tos and reviews from a consumer's perspective, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave any comments that you have for me down below. In this video, we're going to be swatching and reviewing the new L'Oreal Intense Volume Matte Lipsticks. There are 12 different shades, and these retail for $13.99 on Ulta's website as well as on L'Oreal's website, and I'm sure it'll be in all stores near you where they sell L'Oreal makeup. So if I'm understanding this timeline correctly, these lipsticks actually launched in the UK or in Europe way sooner than it did here. I believe that it launched about 6 to 8 months before it even launched here in the US. So I wanted to get this video out here for you guys if you started seeing these products pop up on the shelves. I have all 12 shades here in front of me, and we're going to be swatching all of them. You guys are going to be able to see what this looks like on me, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the formulation of all of them. So let's get started. So I'm going to read from their website a little bit of the specs. So it says it's a new powdery matte lipstick that lasts for up to 16 hours, and it's infused with hyaluronic acid, and they are in these slim bullet forms because it's supposed to give you a more precise application. So you can see there how small that bullet is. All of them have an R embedded into them as well as on the top of the cap here. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up so you can kind of see what that looks like. Looking at the photos that they have online and the swatches that they have on the models, it looks like they kind of have a good range of nudes and reds here. So we're just going to try these on and see how they do on me. So I categorize myself in light medium / medium skin tones, just depending on the season and what time of year it is. So right now I would say that my skin is about light medium for the range that I typically am. What else? So it says no smudging and non-drying as well. Starting off with the lightest shade from the collection, this is 103 ROSY Confident. So I'm looking at the lipstick names now, and it seems like they started off with the type of shade it is and then the name of the shade. So for instance, this says Le Rose Confident, Le Coral Irreverent, Le Plum Dominant. So it kind of follows that format. So we're going in with 103 Confident. I can already tell this is going to be quite a light shade for me. Oh yeah, you can definitely see when you swatch it just how powdery and matte those are. Oh, it glides on really nicely. Definitely not my color in my opinion, but let's talk about the formulation. Right off the bat, when you swipe this on, you can tell how powdery this is. It's definitely obviously a regular cream lipstick, but as you glide it on, you can feel almost that powdery finish. It's definitely a matte. There's no shine to it whatsoever, but it doesn't feel like it's dry or cracking on the lips. It still feels quite smooth. When I press my lips together, it feels pretty good. So again, this is the shade Le Rose Confident. Let's see if I can just wipe this off. I just have a couple of these cottons, and I'm gonna use it dry. Yeah, I mean, it comes off if you're gentle with it. But to remove it completely for this video, I'm going to be using my Neutrogena eye makeup remover. This works the best with any sort of stubborn lipsticks. All right, next we have number 113, NUDE Admirable. It's crazy how powdery these look. Like, it looks smooth and powdery on the back of my hand, and I really like that. I enjoy that about these. It's matte, but it has that kind of like that blurred look effect. I don't smell anything. So this is NUDE Admirable. It does pull a little purpley gray on my skin tone, so it's not my favorite. I could make this work with a lip liner, but it's not going to be the color that I gravitate towards all the time. Next we have number 123, NUDE Independent. There's that shade for you. And then a little bit of a hand swatch here. These feel so smooth and creamy. I really like that about them. I do like how slim the bullet is. It makes it really easy to just apply it without worrying about getting it all over the place. As far as how it looks on the lips, I wouldn't say that it's accentuating any sort of lip lines. However, it's not really hiding them either. Sometimes with very hydrating lipsticks, it kind of fills in those lines with like the hydration and it looks plumper, you know what I mean? These are supposed to be voluminous lipsticks because they have that hyaluronic acid in them. I don't necessarily think that my lips look voluminous. but they also don't look smaller and dry. Next we have number 133, Le Wood Nonchalant. This looks like a shade that I would really enjoy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like that. I already know. Yeah, I really like this shade. These are the kind of like darker nudes that I like. Kind of like a pinky brown shade on me. So again, this is Le Wood Nonchalant. I'm not saying this correctly, I already know. It's number 143, Le Mauve Indomptable. Indomptable. I'm not sure. This one looks a little bit like a purple pink nude again. There you go. And then on the lips. All right, and here is that shade. I would say that for me, this one is going to be a more wearable version of that pinky mauve, not pinky mauve, like that purpley mauve shade from earlier. This one I think pulls a little bit more pink than it does purple on me, so it brings a little bit of pink, still a mauve shade, so it's a bit more wearable. This is something that I could pull off with like a lip liner. Next we have number 153, Le Rosewood Ambition. And then let's do a hand swatch. Ooh, pigmented. Did you guys see that? That was very pigmented. Oh, okay, so this one is going to be a little bit like a berry shade. This is giving me like the old school MAC heroin vibes. This is definitely a little bit more berry than that one. That one's definitely very, very purple, but I don't know, there's something about this that like reminds me of that. I think that this is a beautiful berry shade. I like the finish of this, like how it's that powdery matte finish, but it has this shade. It just looks so beautiful and put together. I enjoy this one. I like this. Slightly stained my lips just a little bit. Okay, next we have 163 Le Coral Irreverent. Oh boy, that's pigmented, but it's also very light, not something that's my use. All right, here is that shade. So on me, I think that this looks a little too neon almost. Not a huge fan of this one, but this is what this looks like. It could look really beautiful on someone else, but for my preference, it's not my favorite. Okay, next up we have 173 Le Rose Activist. This looks like a pretty rosy red shade. All right, there's that shade. All right, and here is Le Rose Activist. This one's really pretty. I think that it comes off a little bit lighter on my lips than it does look in the tube, but I like it. I think it's actually very nice, even though it's a brighter color on me. I could see myself wearing this. Next up, we have 183 Le Carmin Courage. Ooh, red shade? Is this the red of the bunch, or is this a berry? Kind of looks like a berry, actually. Swatch. Oh, yeah. Definitely the berry. Ooh, I like that. So pigmented. All right, and here is that shade. I actually love this. I think it looks so beautiful. It's just the right shade of berry for me, where it's still bright and it gives me like that pinky reddish tone, but it's also like a darker shade that I would go for if I want something like fancy to wear, I guess, for like a night out or an event or something. I think that the finish with this shade just looks so beautiful. Feels really nice, feels like all the other lipsticks do. And yeah, I don't know, there's something about this one that just really draws me in. I like it a lot. Oh, it definitely stains the lips. So if you want to wear this like a stain, you totally could. Okay, we're just gonna move forward. I tried to take as much as I could off. This is the shade number 193 Le Rouge Determination. So this is going to be the red shade of the bunch. So let's go ahead and do a hand swatch here. That is a bright red. It's almost like an orangey red. Oh, there's two reds. Okay, so this one I think is going to be more of that bright orange one. So here is that shade. I love it. I love a good red orange. I love a bright red lip, even though they scare me. I say this every single time, but I love the way that this looks. I think it looks really great in the summertime. I think it looks great all year round, honestly. And a red orange looks great really on anyone. Really love this powder like blur like finish with this color. I love anything red orange that looks super smooth and blurred out, and this is giving me that exact look that I really love. All right, second to last one. My lips are looking crazy. This is number 203 Le Rouge AVANT-GARDE, and I believe this is going to be the red blue based red. there's our classic red. All right, and here is that classic red here. Looks beautiful. I had no doubts about this. I think that, again, the finish looks really beautiful, super pigmented, and this blue-based red is gonna look good on everyone. And the last shade we have is number 213, Le Plum Dominant. And hand swatch right there. All right, and here is that shade in Le Plum Dominant. My lips look crazy all around because they're like super stained, but this is what that looks like. Pretty good pigmentation, I will say, right on the inside of my bottom lip. It is a little bit patchy, but that tends to happen with these darker shades for me, especially after doing an entire swatch video. So those were all of the shades. I just popped on 183 Le Carmin Courage, the little berry shade, and I dabbed this on, and then I kind of like blurred the edges with my pinky, and then, you know, built up the color that way. So I like this look. I like how you can kind of get like a stained lip blur effect. So talking about my overall thoughts. So halfway through, I realized what these lipsticks reminded me of. They really remind me in formulation to the Say lip blurs. Those are supposed to be like those clean matte lipsticks, but they also have hyaluronic acid in them. So same as this one, they're a matte finish, they're hyaluronic acid infused, and I feel like the pigmentation was very, very similar in the sense that I could kind of just dot it on, like dab it on and get really good pigmentation, and wear it like this where it's more of a stain, but then I could also do a full swipe and get full pigmentation. They kind of feel similar on the lips as well, if I'm remembering it correctly. They feel very lightweight, very feathery, I guess you could say. But yeah, if you like that formulation and you don't really want to spend that type of money, these would be good options. And these do come in 12 shades versus the 6 shades that the Say ones come in. I really do like that formulation, so in turn I do like this formulation as well. I feel like L'Oreal always does really well with their lipstick shade range right off the bat. They always have a good mix of shades. I would like to see a couple more nudes, you know, but that's just me. I really like my brown pinky nudes, and I'd like to see more of those, but I feel like they have a good mix of reds, berries, nudes, and those lighter like corally shades and stuff like that. I can't really speak on how long they wear. I will put that in the description box down below for you guys, just talking about how this wears throughout the day. And if I wear them again like throughout an entire day, I will put that in the description below for you. And if I forget, remind me, ask me in the comments how I thought they wore throughout a day, and I'll let you guys know all my thoughts and stuff. So if you have any additional questions or if you have any comments for me, please leave those in the comments down below. Let me know if this formulation or any of the shades really caught your eye. I'd love to know what kind of lipsticks you guys are into. I hope you found this video enjoyable or helpful, and if you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!